Hey, welcome to my channel here at Red Earth Goddess. Happy full moon in Sagittarius. I'm so excited for this full moon. June 9, 2017 is our full moon in Sagittarius. Gemini Sagittarius. This is very exciting because Jupiter goes direct. So everything that you've been working really hard for, and you're setting out all these intentions and you're getting out there and making yourself known and doing whatever you need to do, and then you're like facing all these crap obstacles. Guess what? Jupiter's on your side because it's going direct. Okay, Jupiter is all about expansion, knowledge, adventure, education, travel, awareness, you know, daring, daredevil, adventurer, the seeker, good luck, and the planet Jupiter. Okay, so find out where you have either Jupiter or Sagittarius in your chart. If you're someone like me who is moon in Sagittarius, this is for you. If you're someone like me that has Saturn in Sagittarius, this is also for you. Okay, so I believe the ending of Saturn in Sagittarius is what, December 20 or so, 2017. For 2.5 years or so, we've had Saturn in Sagittarius, and Saturn is really serious when conjunct with Sagittarius, okay, because this is the time right now where everybody around the world is starting to wake up to the hidden side of Saturn, to the hidden side of every secrecy going on in the world, and a lot of it is just trickery, you know. A lot of it has been hidden from everybody, and a lot of what we see is not what really is, okay, but that hidden aspect is coming out. So Jupiter, Sagittarius, is taking that dark matter, that dark truth, that hidden truth, and bringing it out to the surface, okay? So, yeah. Happy birthday to any Geminis watching, by the way. We're going to be doing a Babylonian tarot card reading for the full moon. This is awesome because, again, Saturn in Sagittarius and, you know, the whole thing. The fact that we're in the 9th day, it's in numerology, 9 is accumulation of everything. It's the grandfather, it's the wisdom, it's the experience of all the numbers, okay? Which I don't have to tell you much, because if you're not aware, but if you are, you know, of astrology and the mythology, depending on which culture or background you come from, because the Hindu, the Vedic, is different from the Greek mythology and the Roman mythology of Kronos and the father of time. But anyways, let's get on with this reading. And it took me about an hour and a half to get this up, because every time I press play, something stopped me. It was like a lot of residue. A lot of people have like a lot of old shit that's like being pushed out, okay? A lot of shit is being pushed out. So whatever is being pushed out, let it leave. If you can tell, I've had some redoing with my background here. I've had to redo some certain things. And the scorpion above my head, which is like in almost all my videos, has been replaced by a beautiful blue butterfly that symbolizes transformation, and that now is the time for you to be out and spread your wings and be who you truly are. No more hiding, no more stinging, no more poison, no more darkness. Come out to the light and share your wisdom and your knowledge and your experience with others, because people need it, okay? All right, let's do this. May your north, south, east, west, both energetically and physically, be protected during this time. Okay, because Ishtar, Queen of Arrows, Ishtar of Arbail, she loves appearing in a lot of the recent videos that I have. She really enjoys appearing. So this is an energy sign of air. Okay, the intellect. We were talking about Sagittarius. Sagittarius has a bow and arrow, okay? The adventurer. So, although Sagittarius is a fire sign, it's like talking about expansion and talking about getting out there. Keep doing it, because whatever arrow you've sent out in recent, let's say, when did we have the new and the full moon? Sagittarius, Scorpio, what, like 6 months ago? Whatever you did 6 months ago, whatever intentions, whatever you had, is coming out right now. So it's going to be, like, if you had sent an arrow then, it's going to come to fruition now. Or if you have an intention now, whatever you really wanted to do during that time up to now is the time to do it, okay? Because you got her on your side, all right? She's on your side. And let's see what other cards come up, because this is an energy card. It's an intellectual card. It's not necessarily where it manifests. Let's find out. Prince of Cups, Enbilulu. Here's a good look. So we got air and we got water. No more secrets, guys. Too many secrets. No more secrets. It's got to come out. I don't know. Whatever that means for you, you know what that means, okay? Your waters run so deep, okay? For example, half the time people do stuff. Half the time people feel stuff. Half the time people are driven by emotions. Water is emotions, okay? We have water in our body. 70 to 80% of our body is made up of water. The moon and the cycles of our body coincide together. This is all water intake and out, you know. So it's got to come out. Stop holding on to things. Stop believing what you considered yourself as an identification or an identity, or whatever feelings you had about yourself, let alone other situations or people or whatever, in relationships or family or anything at all. Let it go. Let it go. You are not your past. You may have experienced something that led you up to where you are now, but you are not your past. Okay? There's also, Prince of Cups is also like an offering of something. It could be that someone has offered you a gift. Could be that somebody has offered you a placement somewhere. A placement in a job, a role, a placement in a position, a placement in a relationship. And it could be that you weren't quite ready. Maybe you wanted to be there. Maybe you wanted to be part of it. But you didn't go for it. You stopped yourself. Timing. Timing is everything. You stopped yourself because as the intellect, Ishtar's like, what do you think, I'm fucking dumb? All right, I'm not just, I need to think about it first. I need to send the energy frequency out first, and then I may move forward, okay? But a lot of this is past stuff that I'm seeing, okay? So if you were maybe wanting that for yourself or for somebody or something of that nature. You weren't quite ready. Maybe you wanted it, but you weren't ready. Okay? You weren't ready. I'm not the only one going through transformation. So are you. All right. Cherub of Cups, eagle-headed spirits. The eagle-headed spirit, in many cultures and ancient civilizations, eagles have been represented as an, you know, from above. Well, most birds are because they fly. But sent from heaven, the so-called heaven from above, to protect the north, south, east, west, okay? And certain cultures, I don't know, it's not very important. I have videos where I talk about these things. But if you can see, he's got a watch. So the time is appropriate right now for you to move forward, because if you can see here, that cone that he has in his hand, it's not pointing to him, it's pointing out. All right, so here's a lot of this energy. And Ishtar is actually, she may be like Venus, but she coincides and she rules with Saturn. So it really goes together. Does that make sense? It's like we're seeing the moon, Venus. I don't know what's going on exactly in the planets astrologically right now, but yeah. It's taken center stage, okay? So everything you've worked hard for 6 months ago, it's coming forward finally on planet Earth. We've got the Empress here. The Empress Aruru. So if you can see the Empress, she's all about Earth. She's all about materialism. She's all about accumulation of everything wonderful and great that belongs to her. Her kingdom in the state, it's her nature kingdom. So this is her kingdom. She's the queen of the earth. She's the queen of her realm. She's a wealthy person. So what are you wealthy with? Intelligence, experience, awareness. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to stick up in your head and keep it there? Or are you going to get it all out and find a rooted, practical endeavor or way to do something about this shit? Your shit, my shit, everyone's shit. Because, you know, there's a butterfly up there. And butterflies are all about that shift. Okay? Doesn't matter how much experience you have or how intelligent you feel you are or how many people you know, it never hurts to better yourself. It never hurts to receive support and find support, and whatever support means to you, if it's spiritual, energetic, physical, if it's a group of people that supports you in any way, shape, or form, okay? I don't know if I'm making sense, man. This reading. I could probably stop this and redo it, but I'm not. Because a lot of what I'm saying, it feels like it's a repeat, but it's not. Because this time it's going to be different, it's like. I don't want those cards because I'm dropping everything. Oh, love. Okay. All right. Dropping everything. Oh, love. Okay. All right. Okay, some people are going a little too crazy on the Sagittarius full moon with these arrows. Okay, you got to get over these fears, man. These fears have got to go. These fears have got to go. Too many of us have been burned. Some of us have been burned at the stake. Some of us have had a stake go through our hearts and our backs. You gotta let this shit go. All right. I don't care if this was 200 years ago, 100 years ago. I don't care if this was 2 days ago. Your therapy, your timing is different from everyone's. That's why I say your healing, your time is different from mine. It's different from the person next to you. However, that is why I say you need to find out your astrological birth chart. Find out where there is Sagittarius and Jupiter in your chart, okay? Because it's going to play a major role. New moons and full moons, depending if you follow the stars, it doesn't apply to everyone. Just because you're born sun sign Sagittarius, you're born sun sign Gemini. It depends on where your chart is placed, okay? And timing plays a role, but you got to get over this, okay? If you hold on to this, it kind of looks like it's like this directions too, right? Like it's like he feels like he's condemned into staying down and nobody helps him, because I'm talking about support here, right? And it doesn't look like he's receiving any support. But if you can see, they're fucking moving forward, all right? So take this, whatever happened to you, and just keep going. See, he hasn't let go of that. You gotta take a chance. And it's like some of you are like, okay, I'm coming in with a vengeance and I'm throwing these arrows in all these directions. I don't care where it lands, so long as it doesn't land on me, because I've experienced it all, right? And that's where a lot of this comes in place, you know, the emotions. And that's where a lot of the, you know, it started off with this, but you gotta let that stuff go. And find outlets, what you're going to do. My stomach is growling, so there's a lot of shifts, okay? A lot. Genesis. There's a rebirth taking place, okay? Yeah. There's a rebirth, and I feel like I should be saying stuff, but I shouldn't be saying stuff at this time, because it's like, you create your own life, you create your own reality, okay? I may be here giving you some guidance. I may be here as pure entertainment, but frequency and vibration manifests. Once you open this camera and you watch me talk, I'm literally passing my frequency and my energy to you. Whatever I am seeing, whatever you are seeing, and then you hear me talk it out of my mouth, the vibration and the frequency, I push it out towards you. Whether I I'm aware of it or not. And then you watch this with other people, or you share this video to other people, the vibration moves and spirals. He's like, yeah, girl, I know what you're talking about. All right. Okay, so that's why a lot of times you'll see me talk and talk and talk, and then a lot of times I just want to keep my mouth shut because we need rest. A lot of us people that do this work, we are exceptionally potent in having the power to manifest things, because we're literally sending it out. Every human individual has power to make things happen, okay, just by speaking it, even keeping their mouth shut. But a lot of times when you accumulate energy and you don't say anything in silence, when you do talk it out, when you do talk in general, those inside, that internal, whatever you've experienced, pain, trauma, happiness, sexual things, happiness, an idea, a concept, a business, when you talk it, fling, it flies fucking out. Like this. Like this. Like this. And then we feel things, you know? And we push it out and try to make it, find it, root it on planet Earth. And then it manifests because Mother Earth is a mother and she gives birth. Okay, so I don't know what this means to you. Sometimes I don't even know what this stuff means to me, because the more you think you know, the more you know nothing. You know, and sometimes we should be shutting our minds, because our minds don't know everything. The intuitive mind is a lot more intelligent than the actual rational physical brain. The Western world is not very intelligent as they believe and perceive themselves to be. Okay, so why don't we sometimes talk and sometimes observe and stay silent and allow ourselves to feel? And then when we do that, we push out, we teach the world by starting off with these videos and share it to everybody so that people can take and make changes, okay, on planet Earth with physical realities, physical organizations and buildings and structures and systems that are capable of changing, supporting the future generations to come, particularly in the Western world, okay? Because globally, there's a lot of changes, a lot of refugees are moving around, people are moving, people are accepting people. So with that comes chaos, and with chaos comes a light bulb. And when that light bulb, that intellect needs to manifest, right, on planet Earth, right? So you gotta let that shit out. Get it all out. Everybody's timing is different. Everyone is in a different state with this. Fucking breathe in and breathe it all out, okay? Just don't hold on to it, because when you do, it's just gonna make you sick, all right? This Sagittarius, Gemini, new moon, full moon has made me feel a lot. I've had to let go of a lot of stuff. None of it had anything to do with me. A lot of it was past lives. A lot of it was injustice done to me and my family. So a lot of it had been resurfacing, and it was time to let go because people were clinging on. I was clinging on, or they were clinging on to a concept of the old me that they believed to be true, which never was. And it had to come about again so we could literally shit it all out, all right? Thank you. Namaste. I hope you have a great full moon in Sagittarius. Look up at the full moon, watch it, make a wish, and it shall come true. May luck be on your side. Take care.